Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And guys, Cardano has been going on a warpath. They've gotten themselves a ton of crazy things today, so we definitely got to talk about that. And of course, a very appropriate question: are you guys holding any Cardano? Or do you just have one coin that you hold a lot of and no ADA at all? Put it in the comment section down below. I'm really interested to read about it. Now, of course, video is not going to be only ADA. We got a couple of other coins, like for example, XRP. This article says Ripple is becoming a dumping ground for Bitcoin spam transactions. There's been a spike of Bitcoin issuance and transactions on Ripple blockchain. However, it appears to be a hoax as, again, they're trying to spam it. Despite its high transaction speed and even very low fees, Ripple is not favored as a layer 2 for Bitcoin. A significant percentage of the daily payments on Ripple is spam, highlighting the extent of low activity on the network. Lack of smart contracts reduces Ripple's transparency and bars it from participating in the DeFi and the stablecoin sectors. Yada yada yada. The rest is not that important. It's really just another kind of hit at Ripple for showcasing, I guess, a good part about how fast and how low the fees are, but also how much BTC is just going over there, spamming the shit out of the XRP ledger. It's pretty damn interesting. Cheapness and speed of transacting can make pegged Bitcoin on the XP ledger useful for arbitrage, with traders driving on-chain activity. An influx of minted Bitcoin on Ripple, with some accounts holding hundreds of thousands of tokens, points to a potential surge in demand. Well, yeah, whatever, guys. It's interesting, but all right. BMW, Walmart China, two top 4 auditing firms buy VET token to use Vchain blockchain, says CEO. Wow. Wow, that's not just something. If I do say so myself, that's not just something that doesn't happen every day. Giant automobile company BMW, Walmart China, and two top 4 global auditing firms, that's stupid sentence, have to buy the VET tokens to use the Vchain blockchain, says the CEO Sunny Liu. Sunny, during the Digital Currency Investors' YouTube interview, was asked by the program anchor whether companies like BMW, Walmart China, Deloitte, and PwC are making use of the Vchain digital token to pay each time they want to make use of Vchain solutions offered to them. The innovative founder of Vchain, who has the backings of big firms in China and beyond, responded that these firms really make use of the VET tokens. The answer is straightforward: yes, because as long as they wanted to run the smart contracts, they have to somehow use the token to pay for the gas price, Sunny Liu said. In the end, they have to use the token to pay for the gas price, and in the end, they have to use the token to pay for the cost to use the blockchain platform entirely. Speaking further, Sunny said while they have to buy the VET tokens to pay for gas fees, crypto regulations prevent them from buying the tokens directly. So they have to make use of the feed allegation, a unique feature provided by Vchain that allows big firms hindered by the global crypto regulation to pay for gas price employing different service providers. Quote, considering about the global situation in terms of crypto regulation for crypto tokens or other currencies, we have some unique feature we call like feed allegation to allow the different service providers to help the different companies to do this kind of crypto-related jobs, which really ease them. It's a little bit of weird sentencing, and I don't know if it's the article writer who messed up a little bit, or if it's just, Sunny Liu who didn't do the translations perfectly, or maybe, he was just speaking and they transcripted it literally word by word, and it went a little bit wrong. I don't know. He said these firms legally cannot hold any crypto due to, of course, a couple of regulations. However, they ask for a sponsor that will pay for those gas prices. Legal perspective, from accounting rule perspective, you cannot own any kind of crypto, he noted, so you can ask me to be your sponsor to pay for those, whatever the crypto you need, which I'm like service provider for you, and we can settle offline. Pretty damn good, guys. Pretty damn juicy, pretty damn big. This is really, really nice to see. Did VeChain move because of this? Well, possibly. I'm assuming that that's because of the interview, but it's kind of difficult to really state. I mean, VeChain does very well very often, and thus it's a little bit of a more difficult one. But yeah, really amazing to read, guys. Really good. All right, Cardano is said to be officially 100 times more decentralized than Bitcoin. What will happen to ADA? That is a question that I think is on everybody's mind right now. And by the way, if you are enjoying the daily crypto videos, do not forget to press the subscribe button and to press the like button, as it really helps me out a ton. Now, I understand a lot of you guys must be having this question, and the simple answer is ADA will keep going up, most likely. And now there are a couple of guys within the community who are saying, well, just prepare for a fall down. And I saw a couple of those really just recently here. But here it says Cardano is forming the signal that preceded a 75% crash by analyst. But I'm not really of that opinion. And the main reason is I think people generally like to buy the rumor and sell the news. And since right now, up till June 29th, it's really just all rumor and a little bit of waiting and transitioning. I guess from the 29th on forward is when people are going to start realizing again that, well, they're buying into, a future progress, and they're buying into a good, concept, but it's still just piece by piece. Decentralization comes in rolling, but also kind of not, because they got all the features, they got all the possibilities, but it's not like it's the, the master all of a sudden overnight. It's going to ease into it. And now, a couple of things that ease the downfall, I personally think, is because they have already taken their sweet time, and it's not like they're going to start the transitioning phase on the 29th. No, they've started the transitioning phase a long while ago already. Well, at least is what you want to call transition phase, the official one or the, unofficial one. So it's not like that's going to be new. And it's mostly just, I think people are going to go a little bit too ham right now buying into ADA, where in the end they're going to be like, but why? Why did I buy so much? And maybe it's going to fall a little bit again. However, Cardano took over, I believe, the 7th spot of Litecoin earlier today. I saw an article state that. Cardano jumps for the 7th spot as the virtual summit kicks off with big announcements. ADA is now the 7th largest crypto. On day 1 of Cardano's virtual summit, IOHK announced that Voltaire is coming, for which Project Atlas was announced. Cardano will also reach millions of unbanked via Atlas Prism, while a $20 million fund will further work on Cardano's adoption. To quote, I just want to point out that the Cardano Summit is larger than consensus. Nearly 10,000 people have attended so far. And really, guys, it's crazy how big Cardano has become, how huge the community is, and also how well educated these people are. So with a lot of these coins, if a lot of people show up, it doesn't really matter that a lot is going to get done or that it's really, an important conference anyway. It could also just be that people like to talk about it or because the community is big. What I find with Cardano is that a lot of people show up and a lot of people are really interested in the technology and really the small details of what they are about to do, which is really prosperous for crypto, specifically the ones that, want to go the technology route instead of the hypey route, like Cardano now in comparison to Tron. And yeah, I'm really still enjoying a lot with what they're doing, or I'm enjoying what they're doing a lot. And I think they have some very big goals for themselves, and I'm really excited to see what is going to be coming out of it. But yeah, I think that was most of what Cardano has been doing for the last couple of days, just prospering in it all because of this staking, because of the announcements, because of this summit. All of this is pushing Cardano on a really nice road. And yeah, I think everybody's being really happy with it as we speak right now. And I would also say I'm I've become a little bit of a better holder now that I've seen all these announcements. It's kind of ridiculous, but yeah, I've started to hold more now that I've kind of got that feeling that it's about to be juicy. And I think a lot of people are with me on that one. This article on Decrypt says Cardano partners with Coinbase to allow users to store and stake ADA. Users of Cardano's crypto, ADA, will be able to store their funds without compromising their ability to participate in the network. And in brief, Cardano will allow ADA users to stake and store their funds on Coinbase custody. The partnership will enable staking of ADA while it's secured in cold wallets. And the code for Cardano's Shelly platform upgrade was rolled out this week, and thus again, we're really seeing that progress now. And also, one of the things I think adds a lot to Cardano's appeal right now is that they've been a proof of concept for so long. They really had a lot of great ideas, but getting them sorted out, getting them really rolled out took a very, very long time. And I also think that took a lot of users' faith, as again, they've just been waiting and waiting and waiting for these things to come. And I guess now, for me at least, it's finally out there. You know, it kind of shows and proves that what they were up to for all these years is not just jokes and kidding. But yeah, I'm really happy. TRX in trouble. Binance moves 300 million Tether from Tron to Ethereum. I've been on the bearish Tron train for a little while. I've just been seeing bearish news for them. Not really any good stuff. Not really any nice things. Yeah, I would not be able to say it's doing really juicy right now. It's not really doing any good. They don't really have big announcements planned. They don't really have anything going for them. So, yeah, I could say I'm quite bearish. A little bit sad, but it's the way it goes with some coins sometimes, you know? All right. ADA, another one. ADA is near the end of its upward move. Yeah, just what you consider the end. Some guys will do it with analysis. Some guys will do it with logic. I would say Cardano could switch up any time here because, well, they've been doing extremely, extremely positive for a little while now. However, I don't expect it because they're so close, yet not really there. You know, it's going to be another couple of days, couple of weeks, 2 weeks or so before they really get to that top point, which, again, I'm still waiting for. It's crazy to see, though, how they've done 3 times in the last 2 months or so. It's really, really crazy. Cardano almost at 1 cent, almost at 10 cent, I mean, guys. It's going to be really, really crazy. But all right, hopefully you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe. And I got some more articles, but I'll leave that for later today. This was enough. Cardano, XRP, VeChain, Tron, covered a lot of things, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Don't forget to press the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed it.